Uzongitshela don't buy the hand that feeds you. And uyazi ukuthi mina futhi angisungithe ethanda ukudla yini.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you. You know damn well I don't even like food. Yo, that's funny, bro.
Ngibingelele nonke sanibonani. Nokuzwa le ndoda ethi the truth shall set you free. Yazi ngikabule. Nami namhlanje ngithi angivuke yabo. Ngiphendule laba bantu abahlezi bangibuza lento ku-inbox ukuthi Hulumeni mfethu what happened now at iPiano Hub Kabza yabo because when you were there ndoda wena usungenile mfethu bese sibheke wena sikhasi sizintwana mfethu sikhasi uyas inspire what happened sure abanye bayabuza ukuthi ndoda wena kanti vele bakuphusha nini ndoda yabo abanye ubuyela nini la. One thing I can convince you is that ngeke ngabuyela mina la ngaphathwa kahle khona mfethu and which is ingenzanga lutho embi thona namhlanje ngiyafisa.
I'm gonna play this in fast forward, just a biggie, not crazy fast forward, yeah, because I feel like Homsa is talking too slow. Maybe I talk too fast, I don't know. Let's get busy, just a little bit faster.
Story nami ngibekele nje story yabo ngoba igcineni vele amaqiniso anti kuyofanele ukuthi bawazi ukuthi nhle kwenza kanjani because abantu they are being treated as the way bangitreat ngakhona but they choose to be silent. But mina sengakhathala ukuthi abantu bengibuze bese ngithula yabona. So what really happened there ukuthi bengenabhekela. First thing I can say mfana bengenafatela bengenabhekela for mina. Ayikho into bengayenzi as an artist as intona yada.
So bro wasn't getting paid.
Kunabantu abafike even before mina which is izinto zabo zabamjobela sabagrand. Ngaphandle mfethu ukuthi singaze sifike mfethu ku music or keep no music the treatment itself nje yabo. So what mina ngifila ngathi ngiyacindezela mfethu ngifila ngathi ngiyalayiwa ngifila ngathi ngithetha abangithanda but ngina lento ngaphathi kimi ukuthi mfethu ngifuna ufeze iphupho lami ethu ayikho into bengayenzi bro. I would wake up clean angithola yenze show ukuthi nje clean yenze show ijalo de clean ngine ngadi mfethu ngithandayo ngangadi bengithanda ukufa bengafuni neso ingakabi njalo ngivukele ekseni mfethu ngimisele mfethu yabo. And I said
so bro was a garden boy, say he was doing the chores there, Piano Hub. Hey, this bro was busy there, dog. Hey, this bro was busy there, mus. But he wasn't getting paid. Is that what he's saying? Eish, Kabia, Tobek.
Kasi kutheni ngiyaqhalazisa because ngiyazi ukuthi music awuwadroja yabo music awukhishwa into engimele ngiyenze la ukuthi njengento nasekasi ngiziphandele nami yabo into engayenza la 1 2 3 why kunabantu besound la yabo isound inoplug isound
bambale
nani okay can work there bangana flop ngisipana but manje ukuthi ngisho ngisipana la bengagawa foko even 20 rand ukuthi indoda aqina man yabo njengesosha namba ubhekile ingci zabo nings to ulandelele mfethu malume manje ngicela ukhulume nalomuntu uthi phela ngibhekele phela sibuya kushaya event inyanga 2 days 3 days with Ben yana yabo siningi sishabo masowethu siningi siyayiqubula nje mfethu konka sihamba senza sayakaza mfethu sesitradini yagijina but I'll tell you one thing ihlazo ngikazi phela ngisho 100 rand 255 siyabona usebenzile mfowami yabo njengentwana vele ebhalayo la endlini njengentwana vele yabo yenza music but wena uyaphanda ngapha emasayidini hayi qinanyana mfethu yabo na ubhekele umndeni wakho because vele angakhipha music angike estradeni angigigi so indlela yami ukuthi ngibe na something ngizophilisa ngizophilisa ngayo yami ukuthi nje ngiphande ngiwasha amateki still nathi kanti le party lele lingilandela kanjena mfethu noma kuthiwa ngithi mina ngisho noma dog sise studio kusifanekile sisonke nje kuyenze into that me I would mind just to send money to the producer just 10 baht yeah just for a beat nje ingoma yana futhi akusingoma ibeat because of akangeni nevuka mina ngitshela ukuthi ndoda impahla bengiyigcoka ileza ngezange ngiyaza ngithi bengigcoka leyo mpahla le angazi ngathi ngela ngisho mfethu nokuthi intwana yethu le masemagigi nayo ibe yinhle yabo sisonke man hayi bingekho lento kinto mina bingekho ngithe ukuthi namanje angiboni ukuthi umntana une account yami ngiyazi imali yantana blome lapha close kuma 3-4 years ukanje ngicela blomile isikhathi eside la ungakabi mnandi sabloma mfethu midrand before social azohlala eBlue Valley ndoda kulama estates la estate ndoda ikhandwa kanje yakhiwa kanje ndoda sihlala la midrand sigcwele la ngishiwishi
chat at one point. Hold on. At what point do you realize that say, you know what, maybe it's time to leave? Because Nchaka is saying here that he's been blooming there for the past 3-4 years. Or he bloomed there for 3-4 years. At what point do you call it, okay, do you say, you know what, let me just vie. Clearly I'm not wanted here. Clearly I'm not appreciated here. Clearly I'm not serving any purpose here. I can't even feed my kids because I'm not getting no guap whatsoever. Even 100 rantanyana, fuck all. At what point do you call it a day and say, you know what, Mudimu, you gave me a chance to be in Piano Hub. Mara, it's not working out, so let me just vie and go find some better, some greener pastures elsewhere. 3-4 years is a long time, chief. 3-4 years is degree varsity. You know what I'm saying? 3-4 years is degree varsity. At what point do you say, you know what, I drop out, I'm dropping out. Kosi and Sharp and Klotzi, you know what? Bye. Sorry guys, I tried my best. You know, I did what I could. I tried to be a valuable person in the team. I watched techies and shit, you know what I'm saying? I produced music. I helped out with the writing of the songs, the vocals, etc. But it's not paying off, so bye, deuces. Clearly, Homeslice was there for a very long time and he was hoping that something would come out of it, but it didn't. When do you notice or realize what's happening? He clearly took Homeslice 3-4 years to decide. That's wild, boy. Hard in fun. Yo, I gotta say that. Hard in fun, because, yo, that's time wasted, boy. That is time wasted. That is time you could have spent doing something else. You know what I'm saying? Maybe those techies that he was washing, it could be techies that he washed in the kasi there on a small little corner somewhere. At least would have gotten $35 per pair. You know what I mean? Hard in fun. I feel bad for Homestars, not gonna lie.
Young Tol, bro, I've been supportive.
Hard in fun. Yeah. And then Kabza De Small addresses Hulumeni, an artist who was signed to Piano Hub. He goes on to say that people who blame others for their failures never overcome them. They simply move from problem to problem. To reach your potential, you must continually improve yourself, and you can't do that if you don't take responsibility for your actions and learn from your mistakes. Right? That's what Kabza said. And what else did he say? Kabza also said, don't bite the hand that feeds you when you are full. Then turn right around and expect a handout when you're starving again. Sure.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Bengeke. Ngizozehlisa thinta intwana. Noma mkrena hayi ngiyaxolisa ngokuphatha kabi. Yabo?
Yeah.
Ngiphathe kabi, ngingabombi nginganakile. Esigijima or ukhulume manje uveza ubuntu. Not amanga, not ufuna ukuthandwa abantu ngamanga. Invalueless. La uTikTok kuma comment wami, there's people who are commenting there ngenyembezi enhliziyo ikhalayo. People that were there, people that witnessed. I'm very calm. Now we start your comment.
Chat, I will say, however, the comments that Kabza made on these IG stories, they were concerning to me because I feel like he could have handled the situation a bit better. I'm not gonna lie, I'm sorry. I don't know, man, because to me it just looked like he was Kabza simply just verified whatever Homesize was alleging. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, yeah, like he just, like Hulumeni just said now, instead of you just being empathetic, you know, and understanding of my situation, you decide to go on your social media platform and literally just, I don't know, double down on what transpired 3-4 years ago or whatever, or however long ago it was. Because Kabza is not interested in judging from these comments that he made on his IG stories, he was not interested in de-escalating the situation at all. Talking about, yo, how dare you bite the hand that feeds you, stupid ass boy, huh? Now you broke again, now you wanna come back and ask for handouts, you buggy. It's like, yo, Hulumeni really hit a nerve when he literally tried to expose Kabza. Clearly, Kabza was not having it. So there has to be some truth to what Hulumeni is saying, judging from Kabza's reaction. And it's not looking too good, man. I wish Kabza would have handled the situation a better. Bit more diplomatic, but he didn't do that. It is what it is. Let's keep going.
Check on my comment there. Those are people that were there who witnessed.
That's a good point. Nobody's calling cap on Hulumeni. Because there will be people out there who are going to be like, yo, Hulumeni, shut your big mouth. Somebody would have pulled up and said, say, that Hulumeni brew is talking pop, literally. But nobody came out to call him cap on these allegations. You know what I'm saying? Nobody in the Piano Hub team was like, say, I was there too, and Hulumeni is lying. I remember Kabza did this, did that for him, or gave him this, gave him that. Nobody came out and said nothing. Hulumeni is saying that everybody that was there to witness the whole situation is literally sending crying emojis in his comment sections. You know what I mean? which is another reason why a lot of people, including me, feel like Hulumeni is not lying at all. Reason number one, Kabza's reaction. Reason number two, nobody's calling Hulumeni cap on these allegations. You know what I mean? Says a lot about the type of boss Kabza is, if we keep it a stack. I mean, let me give you an example. Remember when remember when Zuchi Coke Dope had a little situation with his label Stay Low? Vaughn and Fred went to the Sobering podcast. I think it was in 2024, December 2024, November 2024. I did a whole breakdown of that little Zuchi Coke Dope situation with Stay Low. So if you want to check that out, it's on my channel. Just search Zuchi Coke Dope Brian Sivana. You'll find it's going to pop up. I did a whole maybe 2-hour stream, literally going through all the links from what Zuchi Kunene from what Kenny Kunene said on my G podcast to what Stay Low said on the Sobering podcast. Whatever. The links and whatever. Yeah. Anyway, check that out if you have time. But Zuchi came out a long time ago. He tweeted something along the lines of he wants to get out of Stay Low or whatever. Something of that nature. And he voiced some of his frustrations with his label, right? I remember, who's this brew, man? The one, Pantatele, Dibagenle, Uritumele, Marcus Harvey. Marcus Harvey was like, Zuchi Coke Dope, if you don't shut the blood clot up. Marcus Harvey was not having it. Remember, Marcus was defending Stay Low. Marcus was defending his label's standpoint in that whole little situation. And he was not having it. He was like, nah, Zuchi, you lying. That's not what happened. Zuchi's lying. Zuchi's just trying to, pull the label's leg. Blah, say blah. So an artist that signed with Zuchi in the same label, basically Zuchi's co-worker, Zuchi's colleague, was like, nah, you lying, right? That's not what happened. Now, with Hulumeni's situation, there's no Marcus Harvey in Piano Hub who's there to defend Kabza De Small. So that speaks volumes, if you ask me. That speaks volumes about the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? No one is defending Kabza. It's not looking too good. Kabza. So Hulumeni might be spitting facts, chat. We don't know, really. We don't know. I got piggies.
Faka ma emoji mfethu akhalayo bonisa ukuthi no
khona ukukhala amanzi
and futhi into ewese ke ngikutshela ngomkhulu anginalutho engifuna kuwena mina sengidlulisa isitori sami ngoba sengihilile sekudlulile kimi sekudlulile lo mnyaka lo 2 years lo ukuthi ngihilile ngaphakathi there's nothing I want from you ngibona ukuthi ngakanani ngangekho ngihlala lapho ngihealthy ngikhuluma ngesmile ngikhuluma ngehappy ngidlulile lapho. So never think ukuthi khona into engifunayo. I don't want any shit from anybody. And lento yenza uzonwe. As much as now I'm getting a message from my interview on my podcast, don't do that. Ngenge ma podcasting ukwehambalaza wena. Akuyona inhloso yami ukuhlambalaza. Ngikhuluma lokho ngaphathi kimi. Ngokwenza kakhulu ngibonisa labafana ukuthi doing too much kuyalimaza. Kuba nenhliziyo enhle kuyalimaza. Mina ngizamile ukwenza izinto ukuthi ngibonakale ngithandeke. Nami mfethu ngiphushwe, nami mfethu nginephupho. Ufuna ukuzibona ngisamoya. Ngithola don't buy the hand that feeds you. Fuck that shit, bro. Fuck that shit. Into yazi ukuthi mina futhi ngisumuntu othanda ukudla yini.
Don't buy the hand that feeds you. You know damn well I don't even like food. Yo, that's funny, bro. That's funny, dog. I'm sorry.
Awukule nami emqondweni awukube indoda I want indoda kanye ngiface it like me ngayilena le kuma status ububi wena ke expect ukuthi uze kimi straight direct njengoba ngikhuluma la ngi-expect ukuthi wena uqonde mina sikhulume njengezinsizwa phela mina nawe hayi ukuthi ayilingani cha slide uze siyalingana sobafu nje salamana nje ngizona wena ungangiqonda nje ukhulume nami kahle info ngibone le nto le yami mfethu kunje zehlise
mfethu
ukade story sami izinto engizenzile ngithi ngizama ukwenza okuhle nje ngithi ngizamela impilo yami ngithi ngizamela ukuyaphambili ngiyababona abantu bayakhuluma bayapost bafuna ukudefenda it's fine they can defend you but wena iqiniso yalazi wena iqiniso yalazi unembe ezoshaya next door lando umnikazi angithona ngalokhu uyalina ngalokhu ufuna ukupost no people they know that the truth angiphalazi iqiniso khona boliveza la bayalike abacomment people that were there people that witness ivari anginalutho ndodo waka ungenzela
There you have it, chat. In Kabza's defense, right? In Kabza's defense, chat, and I'll show you a clip of Sfiso actually defending or playing devil's advocate, playing Kabza's, role in the whole situation, trying to explain why he feels like Kabza didn't do anything wrong in this situation, whatever. But in Kabza's defense, not saying that what Kabza did to Homesize is right. Allegedly, if everything that Homesize is saying is true, right? All of this is alleged. We're not sure what really happened, what transpired. Neither of us was there. Anyway, in Kabza's defense, I'll say exactly what Pori said back in the day. It's my electricity. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one buying the damn meals. I'm the one providing shelter, a roof over our head. And I'm not, providing for one individual. It's a whole flipping label. You know what I'm saying? So if Hulumeni was there for like 3-4 years, he was eating something. He was definitely using some sort of water to bathe and smell good. You know what I'm saying? His laundry was getting done by somebody else or by himself. All I'm saying is a lot of resources were in Kabza's shoulders. So if we're gonna act like Kabza is such a horrible person, at least he took care of Homesize for 3-4 years. Even though he didn't scave him $100 for doing the garden or washing his sneakers. But at least he was, helping Brew to some extent, to some degree. As an unemployed Brew living in someone's house for 3-4 years and you're still alive and kicking, at least. You know what I mean? Did the music ever drop? Now that's what we need to talk about. Did the music ever drop? The music that they worked on under Piano Hub, where Hulumeni was actually, contributing to the contents of the music. Did that music ever drop? And if it did drop, did Hulumeni get compensated for those songs? Did he at least get royalties from his contributions in that music? I don't know. How do we find out, chat? Let's quickly see if we can figure it out together. You feel what I'm saying? For instance, I'll probably search Hulumeni. I wonder if there's music that dropped really, on a serious note. I'm probably gonna search Hulumeni Amapiano artist. So let's see what contributions he did really in Piano Hub. 2022, I see he's featured here. Maybe he did get royalties, because if he's featured on this song, he probably did get royalties. I'd like to think that he did get royalties. Eloi, I don't know what song this is. Let me go on Spotify, see if Homesize was credited or not. We need to get his real name, of course. Hulumeni, real name. Based on recent search results, there are two distinctive individuals looking for the Amapiano artist Hulumeni. Try that again. His real name is Pakamile. Alright, cool. We got the real name now. His government, we have the government, Eloi Kabza De Small. I mean, if he's credited on Spotify, so if he is credited on Spotify, he should be getting some sort of compensation for his contributions. Okay? Via Sambro, Risa, all those relevant. Alright, cool. I found it. So I'm going to click on the song. Let's see if his name pops up under the credits. Don't play. Trying to copyright strike me now. Blood clot. What are we doing here? Chat, I know you can't see what I'm looking at currently, simply because I don't have my Spotify shared. But I'm just quickly looking at the credits for this song that features Hulumeni. And yeah, if I just scroll down a biggie, performance, vocals, Hulumeni is there. But on these credits, I can't see. Hold on, chat. So on these credits, I'd love to share my screen, but I can't. On these credits that I'm looking at currently, it's a song called Eloi. It features Hulumeni, Kanyisa, and Dali. It's a Kabza De Small song, okay? Dropped 2022. And when I'm looking on the Spotify here, usually you'd see artists' government names. Here, I can't see the government names. Yes, they are credited, but they're credited as performers. For example, if I go on a different song, maybe I'll go on I'll check a blood clot. Baby Lowski, A Reese, okay? Why am I searching this song? Because I was playing it earlier. If I search Baby Lowski, I know for maybe not a fact, but I expect to see A Reese's government names under the credits. Okay, give me a sec. There we go. Composition and lyrics. It reads Lihlohonolo Ronald Mataboge. That's Reese. You know what I'm saying? But in the case of the Eloi song, I can't see production. Hold on. I can't see composition and lyrics. And I'm expecting to see what? The government name of the artist. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just looking too deep into it. Maybe it's not even a thing. Maybe I shouldn't even worry about it. But anyway, as we move right along, chat. So this is Homesize's real name, okay? Pakamile. And let's quickly see which songs he contributed in his career, okay? Key songs and features. I see the first 3 songs have Kabza De Small. Not sure if all of these are Kabza De Small songs, but at least the first 3, that's for sure. Kabza is in there. And can we assume that this is Amapiano, guys? Amapiano has money, guys. 3 songs can set you up nicely. I mean, look at Riachopane. Riachopane literally has a few Amapiano songs and he's up there. Like financially, he's up there. Remind me later on, once we're done with this whole Kabza thing, to just look at Ria Khopane's situation, chat. I'm not gonna dedicate a whole full stream to Ria Khopane's trajectory and everything that he did with this AI shit, but I would say that we need a segment just to look at his situation currently, because he just dropped a mixtape. An album rather. An Amapiano album. These songs are like 4 3-minute songs. You know what I mean? And you have Suka there as the bonus track. I think it's sitting on 4 million right now. He's just about to touch 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify. The Ria Khopane situation is crazy. I don't think you guys understand how crazy that situation is, and we'll look into it by the end of this stream, okay? I know I said the stream is going to be short, but I just remembered that we need to go through Ria Khopane's situation. Anyway, let's get back to Hulumeni and him. Homesize really had some contributions here. I think I know this song. I think I might know this song. Impilo Yami, My Dali. I might have to play these songs after the stream so I can hear exactly what Homesize contributed. Because judging from the names, I'm not really familiar with Amapiano names like that. But the songs, you'll always know the song, but maybe not the artists that are featured or the name of the song. Anyway, yeah, so that's the situation with Hulumeni. I would imagine that he should be getting some royalties from these streams, judging from the songs that he contributed in. He should be getting some level of money, but he's not happy. Anyway, moving right along, chat.